Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The first carry for King Henry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
possession now. Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The give right up the middle to Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. B.J. Hill shuts it down there.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll work forward for a couple. Oren Burks there on the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Eating the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up. But they convert on 4th and 1.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
First and goal, and it's Henry. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Again, it'll be Henry. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Third and goal for Jackson. Forced out wide, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Baltimore. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7. Bengals nothing.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. 180. 180.
Tight end motioning left.
Cut.
Here's Brown. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
12, 12, 12. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's got some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Quick, ready?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
180! Sit hot! 180!
So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. Get hot. What are you? Sit up.
Again, heading right, it's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready? Ready, shot.
To throw is Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Down the sideline. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point. Up and good. And the Ravens move out on top. 14-0. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go, here we go. Stop, stop.
A carry here for Brown. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
180. Stop.
2nd down, Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 18.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get set. 180.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Gun. Stop. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson forced out wide. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
31 yards.
It's a big one for the Ravens. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
And this is not going to work out. It's quite a tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
That's a loss of 5. Brings up second and goal at the Bengals' 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Jackson going to keep it himself. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Change it.
Third and long for Jackson. That one taken in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go. And the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
It's just set. 180.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Brings up second.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away.
He was covered by
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
13. Get on, what? Get on.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle by Demetrius Knight. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 35, here's second down and 4.
At the 35-yard line.
180. Get on. 180. Get on.
We'll go again here with Henry. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Return it. Get on. Get on. 180.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Get up! 180! Hey! Switch! Go!
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
180! Hey! Get on! 180!
On the ground, here's Henry. And a hard yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Now Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
It is third and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A 36-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Ravens will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that runs away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. Start. 180. Start. Start.
And they'll let Dutch run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. 180. Hot. Hot. Start.
On first and 10, Burrow. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
180. Nice up. Start.
Burrow here on second down. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
On one, right? Here we go. 180. Start.
Burrow to throw. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Now, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Start. Start. Start.
Now second down throw for Burrow. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
180. 180. Start.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. From the 22 now, here's second and 5.
Here we go. 180. Start.
Now Brown. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here we go. 180. Nice up.
putting the tight end in motion. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180.
They'll send their tight end left. Here's Burr. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. He'll swing that out wide. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
180. Sit hot. Go. Hot. Get hot.
Now it's Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
DC ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Get on. You.
On the option, they give it to Henry. We have a Ravens 1st down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson looking to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. Ooh. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big play there for Baltimore. 39 yards.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A short game, down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Sit up! Andy! Sit up!
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Third and goal for Jackson. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm wondering.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. And Thursday night primetime continues after this. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
Let's get set. 180.
Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Burrow now. That's to his tight end, Eric All. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
11. Here we go. Cut.
To throw is Burrow. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
On second down, they'll run. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
12. Stop.
Hero. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Let's get set. 180.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
Stop.
Brown. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Big first.
Throwing here, that's the rookie first-round pick, Malachi Starks. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop. Stop.
On carry here for Brown. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Right, 80. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
On the give, here's Henry. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Sit out! 180! Finish it out! Sit out!
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Want to quit from the 33. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Finish it out! Finish it out! Sit out!
We'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Quit, ready?
It is 3rd and long.
Sit out! Sit out!
Going to go right back to Henry. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right side.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
Side. Right 80. Right side.
They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Gun.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Hut.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. The leveled out and ready to punt. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. This brought him out past the 20. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.